because I'm a mentalist and I specialize in things like reading and influencing people, I thought in these 5 minutes, let's try a human experiment. And for a human experiment, I'm going to need a human. So I need a beautiful lady to help me. And I think I've just found one. Ma'am, what is your name? Tracy. My name is Gilan. Nice to meet you. Would you please come up with me on stage for a minute? Thank you very much. Give Tracy a big round of applause. Tracy, we haven't prearranged anything, right? You didn't know that you were about to be used over here. No, you have no idea what we're about to do, right? No. Absolutely not. Okay, let me explain to everybody over here. It'll be quite fun, Tracy. It'll be fun for all of us. So we're going to try a little experiment now that has to do with communication, and specifically with non-verbal communication. We're going to do this with a pack of cards. It's not a magic trick, but I think everyone, you familiar with cards? Yes, you know all the different cards in a pack? Most of them, very good. Most of us are, so we're going to use this over here. Now here's the thing, is that in terms of evolution, people have had to communicate with each other for our survival, to evolve and so on. And what's really interesting, Tracy, is that if we had to cut off one mode of communication, our innate need to communicate, it'll come out in many other ways. Does that make sense? So here's the task. I'm going to try and extract a piece of information from you without you saying a word. Yeah? Sound good? So you mustn't say anything. I'm just going to interact with you over here. You're the eyes of the audience as well, okay? You know all the cards, you know all these suits. You can see they're all mixed up. You're the eyes of the audience over here. We're going to do it randomly. I don't want anyone to think that I put a thought in your mind, okay? So I just want you to reach out. I'm not even going to look. I want you just to take a card out. Don't let anyone see. Only you must know. Go ahead. Let me know what you got. Have you got one? All right? Don't let anyone see. Have you got it? Excellent. Have a look at it. And then do you have a pocket or anything that you can put it? You could slip it into your bra. Would you mind to just place it down there by the speaker, and I won't look. We don't want to. It's not that kind of show. Okay, you've got this in your mind. You've got the card in your mind. Okay, we're going to go through this really, really quickly. I want you to look at me as we talk over here, and you can see over here, Tracy, imagine that this is like a black wall because there's black cards. Imagine that there's a red wall, like a red space because you've got black and red cards. So here's black, and here's red, and you know what color your card is, right? Here's black, just imagine black, and here is red, and I want you to think about your card. Very good. Are you okay? I think I'm shaking more than you. You're just so calm and collected. Now what happened is that you weren't expecting that, right? What happens is that people go, she seems very, very maintained, but you should see the look in her eyes. But people go into flight or fight mode. And you may or may not have realized, you may not have seen it, but Tracy rocked a little bit towards the red side. Now don't say anything, don't tell her what your card is, except just say yes or no. Is it a red card? Yes, it is a red card. Thank you very much. Okay, red. That means we have hearts and diamonds. So, here's hearts. Imagine hearts. Imagine diamonds over here. Diamonds and hearts. And now, just don't worry, I'm not going to give you a fright or anything, Tracy. We have over here diamonds and hearts. I'm not going to give you a fright. Tracy, I do want to know, though, how many sexual partners have you had? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. The only reason I did that was to just scramble your brain a little bit. Because she was expecting I'm going to give her a fright, and now she's trying to control because she didn't want her eyes to give away again which side, right? But the thing is that the further we get away from the brain, the more we lose touch with what our body is doing. And often our feet will point or shuffle in a way that gives things away. And based on how you did over there, I would say that yours is most definitely a heart. Yes or no, is it a heart? It is a heart, thank you. Could we get the microphone over here? Thank you very much, Mark. This next part will require you to speak into the mic, if you don't mind, Tracy, thank you. You guys may be familiar with this type of technique. We're going to do it with voice. So I want you to go from ace, so go ace, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to king.
Oh, this is just testing if I know the cards.
Yeah, it's testing if you know the card, and think about your card as you do it. So go ahead at whichever pace you like. Ace, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to king.
Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. King, queen, jack, joker.
Okay, there were no jokers in the pack. Just try go in order now, from ace up to 10, and then jack, queen, king.
Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack, queen, king.
Good. What do you think it is? Do you guys know in your mind? I'm thinking that it's either middle, like 5, or queen. 5 or queen. I'm not sure. Mark, what do you think it is? If you had to choose.
I think she's trying to throw you off.
You think she's trying to throw me off? She tried to throw me off on 4, not 5. Hold on. Would I be right in saying that the card you're thinking of is the Queen of Hearts?
It absolutely is the Queen of Hearts.
It is the Queen of Hearts. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you very much. I'll take the card. There it is. Nice close-up. Give it up for her one more time as she goes back to her seat. Thank you for coming up to help. I appreciate it. Just in the last couple of moments before I go back, let me tell you guys a little bit about what I do as a mentalist, besides doing shows, entertaining shows of reading people and a bit of mind reading in that as well. I also present keynote talks and in-depth training from topics like nonverbal communication and body language, specifically in business. I also do talks on influence and leadership, because we all know that you can't lead people if you can't influence them. And I do training with the sales and persuasion as well. A lot of the programs are bespoke as well. So there's a lot of familiar faces that I see, people I've worked with before. I'm looking forward to continuing with you. And I look forward to meeting a lot of you out in the networking lunch. And on your way out, I have some new flashcards, body language empowerment flashcards. So grab yourself a pack of that. My name is Gilan Gork. Thank you very, very much. I'll see you guys later.